Welcome back to anyone watching. I say welcome back, but I've only done one video so far of trying to repair. Oh, don't mind the syringe. I was trying to set up this new Duratool stand that I just got. This bulky thing. It's really good so far. I'm really liking it. Cause yeah, I was trying to repair this PS5 controller. Just move this out of the way. Trying to repair this thing. Got a little bit of stick drift, and it did not go well yesterday. It took about, I think it was a 2-hour recording that I took. Not sure if I'm going to upload it yet. I might just include some clips of it just right now. It did not go great, to say the least. The actual disassembly was pretty easy. I thought it was going to be much harder. It really wasn't. It was quite easy. Just take off, what was the order? Just taking off this little bottom plate, then you took off the triggers, take off some screws, and that's about it. I wasn't very happy with the iFixit video, because I just skipped over a few steps. I hear my cat clawing at my door. He's got a bit of an attachment issue. And yeah, once I did that, I was trying to fix the joystick here. You know what, as I'm talking, let me open this up, just so I don't have to do it late, because I don't want to keep the edits down to a minimum, just kind of represent what a actual person trying to repair these things would go through, the mental pain. No, I say that, but it really hasn't been that bad. Yeah, I followed the iFixit tutorial video, took it apart, and I'm just trying to replace the default joysticks with some Hall Effect ones, just the ones here. Now, I went into this completely blind, didn't really bother doing any specific, I only had to solder obviously, then like a few practice soldering boards, stuff like this. I could turn this on, we can kind of imagine, just shows patterns across the little LEDs. It's pretty cool. It took me about a day or two of an hour or 3 hours combined across like 2 days. So it's pretty fun. It was definitely good to get used to soldering with. If you want to check it out, I'll put a link, the Amazon link for it. Put the screw there. And once I got this taken apart like so, took apart all the ribbon cables. I didn't do any specific research, and it went absolutely awful. I found out a few things afterwards. So I was trying to use this, where is it? MG Chemical Super Wick. I mean, everyone knows what this is, I think. It's really popular. Got a bunch of reviews on Amazon. Can't really go wrong with it. It's got flux inside the actual copper, and it's pretty tightly braided. And it costs £5 for this tiny little, look how small this is. It's tiny. It costs £5. So it's not too bad. But essentially, I had this, and I was trying to desolder with a wick. If I can show, let me move my chair a bit so you can see it with the lighting. I might sub some lighting here in a second to make it a bit clearer. I was trying to desolder, where are they? It was these bits. Right, where is the lens? Here it is. Oh, that's a lot better quality than yesterday. Excuse my not very accurately cut nails. But yeah, I was trying to desolder that, and it just really wasn't working. I was at it for about an hour, putting flux on, putting on the Amtech flux that I got off eBay, putting it on there, just slathering it. I mean, I wasn't putting too much. I tried this little homemade flux that I made with some colophony rosin, and nothing was working. It was just not getting out the hole, and I could tell that if I kept going with it, I'm going to either break something, or it's going to work, but it's going to be absolutely awful. So I was 2 hours into it, I just gave up for the day, and today I'm going to try to do it again. I've done a little bit of research since then. So the main thing that I noticed people do, you can desolder with these components still in it, the little potentiometers. You can still desolder with these on, but it's really no one that I found, like the little, the channels that take apart controllers that showcase how they change out the joysticks. I don't know what this bit is. It keeps moving. I know it's for the touchpad, but it's really it's just on a bit of sponge. I'm really scared of knocking this off. See. As I was saying, scared of knocking it off. Just literally knocked it off. Nobody on YouTube just takes the solder out while the potentiometer is still in. You take it out first by applying a lot of trying to remember back there, just what I was saying. Put a bunch of low melt solder on here, just a bunch of it. Take it out as you're doing it, then you can wick and desolder the last little bits of solder that are left in the holes. So I'm gonna try that today. Before yesterday, I ordered one of these, which are really fun to play with. It's an Engineer SS02. Look at that. Pretty good, huh? Made in Japan. These feel really nice. Just listen to that. Honestly, I would buy one of these just to play with it. Just, you know, doing anything, watching a movie. I mean, hoping not watching a movie with anyone, because if someone hears that plunging for 2.5 hours, you might not be alive at the end, especially your girlfriend. Anyway. So, planners for today. God, I really stopped knocking this. I'm sure I can just put it back on, but I just like, ugh. Plan for today. Task number 1. Try out this thing. So I didn't have this thing yesterday either. This is a Duratool PCB holder. I mean, you can find it on Amazon. It's like 12 quid. It's really cheap. For what you get, like a metal construction. Got the little springs on it, so you can move this back and forth. Look at that. Oh, I don't know. Let me put this. You can move this like this by unscrewing the little thumb screws on the side here, and it's pretty great. It holds it in place, and you can adjust the tightness of it. It's pretty great, to be honest. So I'm not sure using it this time. I was trying to do it on the actual mat last time like this, and I had my little pine saw here. Had it here. I was just trying to do this the whole time for just 2 hours straight, and it kept moving. Sorry, it's not hot. It kept moving. It was just absolutely awful. My alcohol and my flux would go all the way down the board. It would melt down the board. I'd have to clean the whole thing. Oh, it was fucking awful. It was absolutely terrible. Don't do that. Don't be me. So, yeah, I might post that video, the first part of me taking apart the controller and everything, just to laugh about it, because it was absolutely awful. And I honestly feel like a lot of people would like to watch that just for the entertainment value of seeing someone that has no idea how to take stuff apart. And basically one of the first soldering projects, trying to take a controller apart. Okay, so I'm trying to fit this into here. I feel like this is quite good. I know you're meant to, I think I'll put it into these little holes. I think this is fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it really matters too much. Yep, yep. I'd like to use this if I can. Oh, like that. That's great. Look at that. Just holds it in place. Alright, let me tighten that up a little bit. Don't want to obviously tighten it too much. Yeah. Look at that. It's not going to fall out, is it? No, it's great. Oh, that's amazing. That's so much better than yesterday. Gives you guys a better view as well. If any of you are watching, it's going to be like one person, let me know if you prefer this kind of view. Yeah, maybe this lighting's better. Oh, this lighting's so much nicer for me though. What does it look like on the video? This, or this? Honestly, I feel like the white might be a little bit better for the recording, but I might just... You know what? Hold on. Gonna plug in the thing my mum gave me. She used to do a bunch of recording stuff. She's got all the equipment for it. Plug one of these little light things in. feel like that might give me some good lighting. I think this is fine. But yeah, let me know if while I set this up, if this is better. Oh. It doesn't focus on it though, it's really annoying. I wish it focused a little bit more, because you can, or maybe it's just how the camera is quite blurry. No, I think it's just focusing over here instead of over here. But maybe if I move it a tiny bit, I really don't want to move this because you guys have no idea how long this took to set up like this. Oh, that's great, look at that. I feel like that's so much better, you can actually see what I'm doing. Sorry, not that one. I'm gonna edit this out, I think. There you go. Look at that. A lot better. 2 times. Zoom in on that. Okay. See, I'm gonna plug this in quick. See if it improves the lighting at all. Yeah, I mean this already is a lot better than yesterday because I think that is pretty good. Look at that, I can see the whole board like that. Let's do it. Alright, so what should I do first here? You know what, first bathroom break. I'm gonna edit this out. 13:30. Alright, we're back. Okay, so let's get started. The goal for this is, for this whole controller, I'm gonna repair the joysticks. It's got a little bit of drift. I've actually got a second controller, just here. I know that's absolutely awful, you cannot see that. I've got a second controller that's also got drift. It's got way more than this one actually. But I thought I'd just fix both of them and then go also resell it. So I bought these for about 25 each. And modded Hall Effect ones go for about 45 on eBay. Or 60, like 45 to 60. I could probably price it at 50 and still sell it, but I think considering it's my first job and it's probably gonna be quite a rough job, and with the fact that I want to get as many sales as I can, because obviously my time isn't worth as much because I'm quite new and I'm a student, I don't value my time as much, to be honest. It's I think if I sell it for just even £20 of profit, because these Hall Effects cost about £3 for a pair with Amazon. I'm going to get them for AliExpress next time, it's way cheaper on there for the exact same ones. Yeah, still if I sold it for 45, 50, that's still a solid 20-25 of profit, and that's great for what is probably going to be an hour-ish of work until I get faster at it. So, that side, let's actually get into it. Sorry if you guys hear anything in the background. I'm currently at my parents' place for Christmas. I'm coming back to my accommodation tomorrow, so the setup's going to be completely different tomorrow, so I wonder how that's going to work. So I quite like this. Look at this, it looks great. Right. Let's give it a go. So I think for temperature on the iron right here, I'm probably gonna go for, let's go for 350 for now. Really can't see that very well. Let's go for 350. And I think I'm gonna start trying to use a solder sucker. I'm just gonna see how it goes. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me open my window a little bit and get the fan running. Please don't knock anything over, because if I have to redo this entire setup, I'm just not gonna record it. I want to be honest with you guys. There we go. Plug the fan in there. drop, but it didn't. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to turn it on for now, unless because my breathing's fine, and it just makes like a lot of noise, and it's right next to the laptop, so it's going to be very loud in the mic. So I'm trying to make sure it's the best view I can get. Yeah, let's do that. Good? Alright. Let's do it. So I got a little bit of leaded solder, so low melting point. I'm going to add it a little bit. God, I'm really not prepared for this, am I? Hold on, let me put this away for a sec. Into my brine new... Oh, I should have showed off this. I'll show it off later. It's cheap stand for Amazon for like £3, and it works. It's absolutely awful. It came with a sponge, or those, like, you know, those shitty sponges that no one ever uses, and it doesn't even fit into the base. It doesn't even fit. God, I'm trying to get these this flux off. It's an interesting process. Oh, that's a lot better. I can just switch it like that if I want. Okay, let's put... Alright, let's try to do this one first. Still end one. So, let's try it out. Made in Japan premium solder pump. I mean, it's not going to help me with my desoldering skills. They're absolutely awful, but I've heard the quality is worse than that, and I've changed it, but you know, what can you do? Alright, let's give it a go. Got some flux on there. Soldering iron with some solder. Solder. So I'm not sure I should call it. Maybe we should zoom it out a little bit. Tiny bit. Just like that. So let's bring some... Well, it did work. Alright, let's try, and I've already put a lot of solder on here. So let's pump this up. Still got some flux in there, so I'm not going to reapply any. Oh, it is coming off a lot better than yesterday, I'll tell you that much. Although I think, realistically, put this iron back in here. If I zoom in on this, it's still... I think I want to try the other strategy that I was talking about. Oh, it's not a good image quality, is it? Oh. How's that? Is that a bit better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. It looks alright, but it's just not. It does definitely work though, huh? So yeah, I think realistically, best course of action. So I wonder if you can stop these from rotating. Yeah, you can. Okay, so this also stops the rotation, because if I'm using a solder socket, I don't want this to move, do I? Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to turn this around actually. Flip it around. Oh, that's so convenient compared to trying to do this on the mat yesterday. I'm just trying to tighten this because it's a little bit. Hold on, let me zoom out so you guys can see what I'm doing. There you go. Tighten that up a little bit. Good. So, gonna get a little flathead screwdriver. Doesn't matter what one. Just need anything I can pry this apart with. Don't really want to use metal on this. I just don't want to use a screwdriver, but preferably if I can get something small and plastic. I think I have anything that's small. Actually, that might be just the thing. Look at this. Now, as you can see, that came apart really easily. And you probably can't see because it's the wrong way. Let me turn this the right way. That came apart really easily because I've already done this yesterday. After my recording, I was thinking to myself how difficult that was and how I never want to try and repair anything again. I tried to take it off just to see if it would come off, and it didn't, obviously. So yeah, you know what? Let's try use one more time of the desoldering pump. It's like a, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Let's try to do it one more time. Right, I've still got. I'm gonna put a tiny bit of flux on. Tiny bit. I'm going to clean it obviously after I've my failed attempts at repairing this thing. If it doesn't work for the second time, I'm just going to apply a bunch of flux on a bunch of solder onto it and just pull it from underneath as I'm heating up. Put a bunch of heat into it and just pull it out, and that's going to be way easier. But I want to do it properly, quote, properly, if I can. But let's see. Let's zoom in a little bit. That's pretty good quality. Look at that. All right. Let's give it a go. 350C. Board isn't moving. Sounds good to me. Let's give the last one a go. You know, hold on. Let me up the heat to 365. Just to really heat everything up in there. Did it take a lot of it out? Alright, let's try this one. Put my thumb into it. That was awful. I accidentally was holding the pump. Hold on. Just try that again. Warm it up, heat it up, heat it up, heat it up, come on. Good. That's much better. I can actually see a hole in it now. I'm definitely have to clean this thing afterwards, Jesus. I might not have to use flux actually, considering this is a pump. I mean, I'm not wicking it. That's a lot better. Right, let's leave that alone. Let's try clean it. Just trying to blow this mixture because I really don't want to have to replace these tips too early. Cause it's a little silicon tip, and it's meant to be rated for 350 degrees. So I'm sure it's fine to about 400. So they say that to have a little bit of room. But that looks a lot better. I'm sure you could probably see it on the... Jesus, that's not the right thing. Probably see it on that. No, you can't, because it looks awful. Sorry, I'll try my best to zoom in here. Is any of this going to go into focus? That is a little bit. Yeah, so I can see the holes through it. So let's try and take it out. No. I think that's it. I saw another technique and it just involved snapping these back, and obviously then you're just left with these. You can heat up the element. Oh god. Let's try and get this over here. Yeah, if my camera ever wants to focus. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Essentially, heat up this element. Sorry, bend it back. Then you just get the pins left in here. Just get these pins left, and then you can just pull them out one by one. I mean, that could be a good idea. There's also quite a lot of dirt in there. I don't know if I'm assuming you can't see that, because this seems that this phone camera just absolutely despises focusing on anything useful, but it's focusing on the bottom of the board here for whatever goddamn reason. Is it me? Now it's in focus, look. Anyway. This is fine. So I could try and do that. But I think... Actually, maybe if I try and take this out how it is right now, I could maybe succeed. There's really barely any solder left in there. Barely anything left in there. So I'm gonna give that a go. I'm gonna try and just heat it up. Maybe it'll work. Probably not. Alright, I'm just gonna put some pressure on this, trying to pull it while I heat it up. Right, turn on the pine saw. heat it up. No, it's not really happening. So yeah, tested the solder sucker, not really doing the job. Where is the rest of the solder left? Because I see those holes. I think it's just, you know, I'm gonna try to do it one time with the solder. Let me clean it real quick because I've got my isopropyl alcohol. I'm gonna try my best to keep it like that. I've got to keep it flat though. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be for real with you guys. Alright. A little bit of alcohol. Good. Put that back in there. I've just realised I've got no Q-tips. I'm gonna use a microfiber cloth very quickly, even though I don't need to do it right now. I'm using a lot of gunk. Hold on, let me get a Q-tip. Nie żyje wszystkich, ale... Thank you. Okie dokes, we do be back. Okay, we are back. So about 34 minutes for me through this. I don't think we're doing too bad so far. I think it's hanging on by literally a thread. I really don't see any solder in the right middle headers. I only see some solder in... Oh, God. You know, I bought this... I think this might be from yesterday, actually. I bought this Amtech Flux, and it is definitely legit because it's an official reseller. And it's listed on their website. Or Story, I think. It's not... There's that weird thing where Amtech is Story and Inventec is Amtech, but they're not really, because they had a dispute over the manufacturing. But you know what I mean. They're an official distributor. And I bought the V3, and I did not realise that it is no cleaner, pretty sure, but it's tacky, so it sticks like hell. But it might be my wick that I was using yesterday. I'm really not sure. All I know is that it's painful to clean, whatever is causing it. But yeah, it might just be the yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I think that's fine. Right, let's tin the tip a little bit. let's do a little bit of that. Come on. Cool. Done that. I'm gonna add a little bit just for some heat transfer. Get the pump ready. Alright, let's give it a quick boost. This isn't stable enough. Yeah, it did something, but not what I wanted it to. It's really not coming out, is it? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to you know what, one more try, hold on, one more try. Shit. No. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing that everyone does. Put a bunch of solder onto it and just wick it up, and we can clean it afterwards because I am in large amounts of pain trying to do this. Thankfully, this doesn't seem to get very hot, so I mean, there's nothing really that very close to it, so I think it's kind of hard to fuck anything up by heating it up. So, seems alright, but yeah. Alright, let's give it a go. So if I remember this right, hold on, let me just get some flux. Don't have to keep. Oh my god, that is a lot of flux. That's a lot of flux. That is a fucking ton of flux. Oh my god. I know why my iron just turned off, by the way. Let's add a little bit more on there, hold on. God fucking damn it. It's coming out, but it's coming out so slowly. Do I need even more? Hold on. 380. Do you know what? Oh yeah, I'm just going to break it off because that is not working whatsoever. So, we're going to get all that solder off. I just touched the fucking wick where it's hot. Stupid. Let me get some pliers and take these out. Hold on. Right, I'm doing a quick break. Okay. Oh, I should have zoomed in. No. Essentially, I'm just trying to take these out to the best of my ability. And it's, yeah, mildly working, you could say. Just clean this up because there is so much gunk. I really should get like an unused toothbrush to clean these because they are so hard to clean off. Thankfully, I don't think I removed any of the copper trace or anything like that. Oh, so that's why it wasn't coming out. These pins, because I was trying to bend them, they're really, really bent. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, that's annoying. So that's probably another reason why it wasn't coming off. Okay. Fill up the board with isopropyl alcohol, even if it's non-conductive. No reason to do it. Yeah, I need to get a toothbrush because this just, god damn, it just sticks to everything. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I do see a little bit of copper on there though. Which is a little bit worrying, but you know. It's just a tiny bit. Mostly it's not like the copper has come off, so that's fine. You can always put solder back on the copper. I mean, I did use wick on it, but still. I might try doing like a little halfway thing. So, why is it done that? There we go. That's good. So I might try and heat it from one side of here to get these little pins out. This is really like painful. It takes such a long time. I was watching a bunch of people do it and they do it so quickly. This doesn't feel like a very good idea. Hold on. Let me hold the iron in my right hand. You know, I'm just gonna, because this one's quite straight, so I don't need to do it from the other side for this one. So let this heat up. A little bit of solder on there. Really tiny bit. Hello. That is definitely not a tiny bit of solder. There we go. Got one pin out. Ooh, we made some progress. Oh my god. Thank the Lord for that. There you go. One more pin out. Oh my god, we're on a streak now. See, once you just get one done, it's fine. Oh. Oh. Oh no, it is there. Okay. I can't see because of the reflection. I see it, okay. I might try to take this one out from the other side. There we go. Oh my god, look at that. Got all the pins out. Oh, where is it? Here's the camera, look at that. Got it out. Okay, so I think that's a much better strategy than what I was doing before. Because, oh my fucking god. The other strategy was just not working for me whatsoever. And then we can wick up just the rest of this. And clean it nicely. I'll put like a tiny bit of flux on there because, again, even though where did that go? I just lost the lid to my eye, so I see it. Okay, hold on. Zoom in, enhance. Literally a minuscule bit, that's all I need. Need like a little non-used bit of the wick. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna clean. I'm gonna use a pump for it. Got a goddamn fucking potentiometer out there. Let's go. So yeah, I think for the other one, I'm gonna try the pull-out strap. That's what I'm gonna call it, the pull-out strap. We're gonna try that, but I'm not gonna bend it before because I bent it a lot beforehand. I think that's the main reason why it wouldn't come out. I think there was actually enough heat, but it just, yeah. What am I doing? So back we go. Alright, just cleaning it a little bit. Put that on there. There you go. Just clean it a tad. If I get some Q-tips. Yeah, that's a lot easier to clean, I'll tell you that much, now that it's out. Feels really good to have made some progress though, because honestly, I was like, it's just not gonna work. Sorry, you can't really see this. Yeah, I was really thinking that. So I'm just gonna clean this a little bit, because it just was not coming out yesterday for 2 hours, like at all. I guess that worried me a little bit. But it seems we're fine. We didn't damage any of the pads. I can't even see any of the copper except for just one where I think I just held the heat for a tiny bit too long when I was that little final bit. Yeah, that looks all good. Except that the little solder obviously is stuck over there. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get that out with a pump. Favorite pump. Yep, there we go. Let's just focus on that. And off we go. So I'm just going to heat it up, hold it close. Why is that 330? I don't feel like I'm pressing any buttons, but it keeps changing like this actual like preset temperature. Fuck, see, that was awful. Jesus Christ. Okay, so that's a better way to do it. See, I was trying to avoid the most I can touching the silicone with the solder iron, but look at that. That's great. I'm happy with that. Yep, looks good to me. So that's the way, okay. So don't try and pull away your solder iron before you try and pump it up, because it's gonna, I'm guessing it just, in a millisecond or like half a second that you take to pull it away, it's already lowered the temperature by enough to not be sucked up by the sucker. And that is what I was doing wrong. Do these feel like specific? I don't know if I have a just one spare toothbrush. I might actually, because I recently did buy a toothbrush. I think I might have come in a kit from Waitrose, the Waitrose Essential Toothbrush. It's great, by the way. Waitrose has some great default stuff. I mean, I might buy because I actually work there. But I mean, I don't give a shit. It's not like I'm getting, it's like Waitrose forces me to say stuff. They have some really good, like, default items. So yeah, look at that. That is pretty great. Okay, I want to get a new Q-tip. I'm actually going to clean this whole side of the so I was getting quite frustrated yesterday because it was going a lot slower than I thought it would, but at the same time it is my first proper repair, so I can't really expect it to go that quick, can I? And I'm pretty sure these Hall effects, I don't know if the actual joystick itself is compatible, because these have a different shape. But at the same time, it is obviously, they're obviously just the OEM ones, so they are going to look different. So I'm going to have to do a little bit, I'm going to have to pull one of these off and see what, if, because this little bit that comes out, it doesn't look like it's present on, so you have to zoom in and out every time. It doesn't look like it's present on these. It's just, can't really see it, it's not focusing, but just flat. I know they work slightly different because they're magnetic, so hopefully they're compatible. If not, oh well. Alright, let me try clean off the soda sucker a little bit with some alcohol. Okay, just clean the tip a little bit of that. Gonna just clean that a little bit with some alcohol. Alright. So I might just keep it like this, and if I ever, like, if I want to show like the outcome of something to the camera, I might zoom in. So I think most of you know what I'm doing. It's pretty much better this than I am. So I'll probably just do that because. So that looks good to me. Right, I'm going to move this board up a little bit like this. Clean it a tiny bit more, but the split potentiometer broken over there, because I might want to use the inside bit to test if I can don't want to break anything. If I crack the PCB, I'm gonna not be happy. No, I don't think it's enough to crack it. I think there's anything on the side anyway, is there? I don't know. So I don't want to break anything. Just some pins, some soldered pins. So this is fine like this. Is it actually? I don't know. Hold on. Might do this instead. Yeah, that's fine. That's much better. Okay, well, only thing to do here is to try and desolder the rest. I'm going to try using the punch. I know I said I wouldn't, but that last little bit there where it just cleanly came out with no problem, that's given me hope. But I think I might have been doing it wrong. I don't think... I'm going to get a little bit of solder because it's obviously a lower melting point because it's going to be leaded. So I'm going to add some... sorry, it's unleaded. I'm going to add some lead to it. Is this moving? I hope not. Can you all see? Yeah. You know what? I think I need some flux. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of flux maybe. I'm gonna add some of my rosin flux. Just to get it to stick to that. I don't want to use my Amtech because it's hard to get like a tiny bit out of the Amtech. But yeah, look at this. Homemade 01 rosin flux. I don't think I added enough rosin in. Okay, just dripped on there. Let's see if it helps my solder stick. Oh yeah, it's doing something. Let's see. Oh my god, that's clean! Oh, that's amazing. God, I really need to get a fan in here though. God. God, I hate how everything, how sticky all this stuff is. It's just like... That is amazing. That just comes clean off. Let's get a little bit. God, the smoke is so annoying. Yeah, there's some more flux in there. Thank you. Definitely up to temperature. It's okay. It's not coming out as clean as the other two though. Alright, let's try that. Same temperature. Doesn't want to come out, huh? Always one gotta be an issue every time. Always gotta have one that's an issue. Alright, put a lot of alcohol on there because this thing is messy. Don't really need it yet because I'm still... Is that copper? I can't tell. I think that is copper. I need to get different tip. It's not good that I'm exposing the copper like that. I just don't know why it's not coming off. Alright, I'm gonna try some Amtech to it. I'm sure that will do the trick. Even though it's really messy and really sticky, like everything. I really should get some like... Do I have some baby wipes under here? Yeah. Oh, it's empty. my gloves. This whole sticky thing is just really annoying. Let's see, can we zoom in a little bit? Yeah. Maybe if we do that. There we go. Alright, come on, Amtech. Don't disappoint. What the fuck? So much flux. I need to. I want to get a smaller syringe for it because there's just so much flux. Such a tiny little component. Why is this not melting? Let me just try and solder this joint. Okay, I don't think my temperature is high enough for this. Hold on, let's do 375. What the hell? Okay, my plunger just stopped working for no reason there. Hold on. Better, still not good. Come on, why were the first two so perfect? This one's just being a pain. Not coming out, man. Why? Is it the pad? Like this thing? It's absorbing the heat, maybe? Hold on, let's try a little bit further away. Add a little bit of solder onto it. Alright. No, it's just added more solder onto it. In fact, I think I added solder onto the other joint by accident. Brother, please, why are you doing this? There's got to be one special one there, hasn't there? There's got to be one special one. Always the one special in every family. 3 just go absolutely perfect, and then obviously the fucking third one is just dog shit and just does not want to desolder whatsoever. Like, oh my. And I'm pretty sure I accidentally soldered, so yeah, I did. I accidentally soldered the second one in the middle. Holy shit. That's so majorly painful. So how about these moving as well? Look at this. Why are you moving? That's because... Oh wait, no, sorry, wrong one, this one. Yeah, that's better. But see, look how sticky that is. All of this is just sticky. Just why? You pop that out of place. How did I get even over here? What the hell? Yeah, so working plan. I think I'm just going to hold the temperature on there a bit longer. I don't think I'm holding it enough. I think that is my main issue right now. So let's put some flux on there. Then I want to give up my DIY flux for some of these boards because it's just too messy. Until I get like a toothbrush I can just easily scrape off. But toothbrush with this, with these little components, I feel like these components are gonna go flying. Right. Put a tiny bit of solder on the tip. Just a little tiny bit. Get the plunger. Alright, 375. 375. No, but it's just not fucking plunging it, is it? Come on. Boost it maybe? Absolutely abusing this header. It's just getting fucking like... It's not even funny. Oh, that's quite a good way to do it. Just tap it on. I think that's what you're meant to do. Would make sense. I'm just gonna add a fuck ton of solder to it. Hold on. Hold on, buddy. And then the fated moment. So close. So close. Think about what else I could be doing wrong, but it's just not. I just have to do the same thing again. I'm gonna give it a few more goes. Yeah, let's see that. Just not working out this joint. Hold on. I'm gonna go it from this direction. Because something in this joint is just not making contact. Nah, man. This is crazy. This is actually crazy. It's just not coming out no matter what I do. Like, oh my god. I can tell it's not fully out. It's not like it's mostly out, it's just stuck in there. Fuck. I knew it was going to happen at some point. Just don't know why it's not working. Oh well. I'm going to take a little break, I think. Maybe figure out what I should do with this little joint. I still have stuff to do today. I've been at this for 1 hour, 23 minutes again. So yeah, take a little break, 10-minute break. I'll come back to it for another 10-15 minutes. See if I can get this potentiometer out, and if not, then I don't even know. Yeah. We'll see. I need to get a different tip as well. This chisel tip is awful. Right. So, after my amazing research, I've concluded that I just need to get more heat into the pad. So I'm going to get, I'm not sure, I don't want to break it. If I'm breaking it, I'm just going to do what I did last time. But I don't think I'm breaking it, I think it's a bit dirty. Let me see. Get the good old magnification goggles on. Get my hair out of the way. Yeah, no, I think it's fine. Okay. I'll just clean the area again a little bit. So I think what the plan is right now, because if this doesn't work, then I want to give it another go tomorrow or whenever the next I'm doing this to try and get this out. But yeah, just try and lower the temperature on the iron a little bit, because I think 380 is a little bit high. I'm just going to start breaking components at that point. Really get a lot of flux on there, get some good heat transfer. Put a lot of my solder in there because it's a lower temperature solder. So try do that, and we'll see how it goes. Right, let's see. So as promised, added a little bit of flux. Say a little bit, I just added like a fucking bucket load of it. Draw a whole blob, it's like twice the size of the whole joint. Okay, we're at 350. Melting my solder pretty well. So I'm really just trying to get this heat into the pad however I can. And again, it's fucking done nothing.
Stitch leci do domu, Grzesiek, chyba, wiesz? Chyba do domu Stitch, bo jest już koło domu. Ale wyszło tyłem, po co go przodem puszczasz? Jak jest nieotwarte? To go zawołać i wejdzie.
I think this is fine. I think if I just get a little bit of wick. You know, I think I'm gonna just yeah, it's going well, but honestly, I don't wanna. I really wanna break the board. I keep applying heat. I might, let me flip this around. Let's do that. I'm gonna start doing it from the other side because I do not like the idea of applying 350 degrees of heat into the same bit of plastic for about 10 minutes, trying to get this thing off. Well, the first two times they came off really cleanly, I used my own flux I made, just saying. So, I'll try it again. 350. Tiny bit of solder wire. Tiny bit. Tiny bit. My flux. Get the pump. I'm gonna try this one more time. That's it. From the other side. God, I feel like I'm using a fucking vape pen. How much smoke this thing coming out of this thing. Smells sweet. Right. I'm gonna try taking the potentiometer off. And I might just try and heat up that single pin, that single header, because the other two have come out just fine, so I reckon. And just tipped over a whole jar of rosin flux. I will never wash that off. Huh?
Halo,
Hello.
co tam robisz?
Filmik.
Wiesz co,
Ale
to światełko powinien mieć tak, żeby ci po oczach nie dawało.
yeah, that's what I said. Yes, I will, man. Yeah, I think this is quite good. Tool for it. It's not coming off though. Yeah, I can see the solder has literally melted over here. But there's no solder over here. It's just in that spot. Oh shit. Why is this not coming off? These meant to just snap off, aren't they? Hold on. Flathead screwdriver. Found it. My cutesy little pink screwdriver. It's gonna come in and save the day. Oh, it actually is. Just getting this off. I think that's good. I think that's come out. Has it? I don't want to bend it too much like the last one. Yeah, it has. No, it hasn't. Yeah, it has. So this capacitor is now out. So potentiometer. I really feel like if I just heat this element, this little joint, if I just heat it, the whole thing will come out. Oh, sorry, let me turn this way. So I just want to. No, it's not gonna work. Okay, so hold it like this. Still no luck. It's just not melting. And I don't know what to do with it. What do I do? Right, I think one more try. I'm gonna leave this for another day because I'm in pain. I'm in deep, deep pain. You know what? No, I'm not gonna play around with it. No. I'm not gonna play with it. Yeah, that's the best I'm getting. Okie dokes. Time to rip it out. There we go. There's the potentiometer out. And that's what I'm going to do today. Because my girlfriend will be very upset at me if I don't go and watch a movie with her right now. The final Hunger Games movie. Which is very good. And I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm just going to clean this and that's what I'm going to do today. That was a lot less painful than yesterday. At least I got something done. And I think I have spent a little bit, so this kind of like conclusion, I guess, is just I spent too long trying to save the potentiometers, the original ones. Like if they're not gonna come out, they're not gonna come out. I don't think my soldering iron is good enough to dump enough heat into it to take it out with the metal pin in it. I don't think it's good enough, really. I don't think it's gonna work. Even now, when it's like this, it's those pins are still in there. I don't think I can get them out. So, yep. See. So, no matter what I did here, I couldn't get those out. So I think for now I'm gonna cut my losses, save a lot of time, a lot of time. Not try and save the original potentiometers. There's no point anyway. And just actually, let me clean the board first. I can clean this after. But yeah, just a huge waste of time trying to save those. No point doing it. No one wants those anyway because they're faulty. You know, why am I trying to save them if they're faulty? That's actually a great question. These are faulty potentiometers. Why am I trying to save them? I mean, it's a good like skill check. But other than that, considering I'm trying to sell these, I'm trying to make a profit. And profit is kind of, you know, how much time you put in versus how much money you get. I really don't know if trying to save these was a good idea. But to be fair, it's a good experience, I think. So yeah, for the other joystick, I'm just going to take out the potentiometer. I'm going to snap them immediately, just snap them off, and that's going to be fine. I'm not going to play around with trying to dump heat into it and put buckets load of flux into it. No, absolutely not. I don't know how this stuff over here got. Alright, let me zoom out a little bit actually. I completely forgot about the camera. There we go. So I thought this controller would take me 30 minutes and one video. It has taken me 2 videos so far of a total of 4 hours. And I feel like this is exactly what people that I told this little idea about warned me of. So I'm going to get an earful. Well, I'm not going to get an earful, but I'm going to get a, you know, told you so. It's not as easy as you thought. And it is definitely not as easy as I thought. But I think I'm doing a lot better. I think if I don't give up, I keep doing this, I think I will get faster and faster. And if I don't try and see the potentiometers, I think I can do one joystick in a solid 20 minutes, which is fine. Okie doke, that is it. I'm going to clean up the rest of my workstation, and that is it for today. Thank you a lot if you were watching. Sorry about the camera angles. I hope they were better than yesterday's. Well, they definitely were. Yesterday was just, you couldn't even see what was going on. But yeah, hope my podcast with some soldering mixed in was a bit useful. And thank you. Goodbye.